Good morning and happy Sabbath to all of you. We are very pleased to be here in Amsterdam.
We zijn blij hier te zijn in
Netherlands.
In Nederland, not in Amsterdam. It's here, Oude Pekela.
We don't know where we are.
In the Netherlands, that's what I meant to say, but Amsterdam came out.
Yeah.
Well, we are from Aenon, and you can see in the picture there's a new name there.
Wij zijn van Aenon, dat zie je hier bovenin.
Newly constructed.
Helemaal nieuw gebouwd.
And this name, the Aenon Health Center name, is a name that Cocteau found from the Bible.
En deze naam heeft Cocteau gevonden uit de Bijbel, in de Bijbel.
He is the one who gave the name Aenon.
Hij is degene die de naam Aenon heeft gegeven.
To the health center.
Aan het gezondheidscentrum.
And you can find the name in John 3:23.
En u kunt het vinden in Johannes 3, vers 23.
It says here, and John also was baptizing in Aenon near to Salim.
En Johannes doopte ook in Aenon in de buurt van Salem.
Because there was much water there and they came and was baptized.
Want er was veel water en ze kwamen en ze werden gedoopt.
So it was a name whereby John was baptizing the people.
Dus het was een naam waardoor Johannes de mensen doopte.
So we chose the name because the health center is a place where there will be spiritual birth, born again.
Ja, dus wij kozen deze naam omdat er in dit centrum eigenlijk een spirituele wedergeboorte plaatsvindt.
The first place where we had Aenon, that was 30 years ago.
De eerste plaats waar we Aenon hadden was 30 jaar geleden.
It was 1 acre, very small.
Het was 1 acre, dat is ongeveer denk ik
It was
4000 vierkante meter of zoiets.
It was like Aenon in a desert.
Het was zoiets als Aenon in de Bijbel in de woestijn.
But we wanted it to be a place of life.
Maar we wilden het maken tot een plaats om te leven.
And we started there 30 years ago. And we grew.
En we groeiden steeds meer.
And then now this place, we're going to show you some photos. We've been there for 20 years. So 10 years in the old place, 20 years in this new place.
In het nieuwe gebouw zijn we nu 20 jaar. 10 jaar in het oude gebouw.
Some photos.
Ik zal jullie wat foto's laten zien.
Okay, it's quite big.
Behoorlijk groot.
36 beds.
36 bedden.
3 medical doctors.
3 medische doktoren.
It's a nice place. People come to relax. There's steam bath and massage, you know.
Het is een mooie plaats. Stoombaden en massage en dat soort dingen.
The doctors give lectures.
De doktoren geven lessen.
There is morning devotion.
's Morgens zijn er wijdingen.
And the people who come, they're happy.
En de mensen die komen, die zijn gelukkig.
They come as health guests, but they leave as friends.
Ze komen als gezondheidsgasten, maar ze vertrekken als vrienden.
And people come again and again.
En ze komen steeds weer terug.
And actually it's very difficult for us when we speak to them because
het is heel moeilijk om tegen hen te spreken.
Ago, and a month later they're still there. And after a month they're still there.
En na een maand zijn ze daar nog steeds. En ze gaan en komen.
And we say sometimes the best things, the best speeches, the best devotions, and they're there again. They can hear it again.
En wij maken hele mooie wijdingen en daar komen ze toch weer steeds terug.
Anyway, it's become an international place.
Het is een internationale plaats geworden.
65% are from Singapore, which is another country nearby.
65% komt uit Singapore, een kleine landje in de buurt.
Now we get people from Australia, from New Zealand, from Tanzania.
Dus nu komen ze overal vandaan, van Frankrijk ook, Tanzania.
So we are very excited, and it's because of we've never advertised, but because of the word of mouth, things have grown and it's full every session.
Dus mond op mond en het is steeds vol.
So we're reaching a lot of people.
We bereiken veel mensen.
We're very excited about this work.
We zijn heel opgewonden door dit werk.
This is what it looks like.
Zo ziet het eruit.
It's about 800-900 feet up in the hills.
Zo ongeveer 300 meter hoog in de heuvels.
The one with the red roof, that is where Aenon, the health guests are.
In het rode gebouw, daar zijn de gasten.
The one with the white roofs are our staff quarters, schoolhouse, that kind of thing.
Dus het witte gebouw is voor de staf.
And this is Roxana and I. We built a little house there.
En Roxanne en ik hebben daar een klein
It's just
huisje
2
gebouwd.
bedrooms, but it's in front of the camera, so it looks big, but it's very small.
Het is eigenlijk heel klein, maar het lijkt heel groot. Het zijn gewoon 2 slaapkamers.
So we go there because Aenon, in 1 month, it runs for 3 weeks and closes for 1 week. They rest.
Dus het is 3 weken lang een iets en dan 1 week vrij, rust.
So Roxana and I, we come here for 3 weeks and we go back to Singapore for 1 week.
Dus ze komen daar 3 weken en dan gaan ze terug naar Singapore 1 week lang.
Yes.
Ze wonen in 2 plaatsen dus.
Okay, no, sorry, back one. Okay, so like for example, that's the doctor's house.
Daar is het doktershuis.
Here is the schoolhouse and staff quarters.
Hier is het schoolhuis en het stafkwartier.
Yeah. Now the weather there in Singapore and Malaysia is hot, but because it is about 800-900 feet and a lot of trees, it's cooler.
Ja, dus het weer is heet, maar daar is het vrij hoog en daar is het koeler.
So, when I saw that there are so many non-Seventh-day Adventists at the health center
Toen ik zag dat er heel veel niet-Adventisten waren in het
who are
gezondheidscentrum,
from Singapore,
die van Singapore zijn,
we decided to have a cooking demo in our house.
In Singapore.
In Singapore, in the
besloten we
Singapore house.
een kookdemonstratie te geven in een huis in Singapore. Dus not there.
Yes,
No,
that was
this-
before we
my
moved over
house
there.
in Singapore.
Ja,
Yeah, so
dus
this is the house in Singapore.
dit is het huis in Singapore.
So we started with cooking demo and it became very popular. We do it like once a month.
We doen deze cooking demo 1 keer per maand en dat werd behoorlijk populair.
And you can see it's quite well attended.
En het is goed bezocht.
So what we do is after the cooking demo, we'll send them out for a health talk, which Gokto will do, and then we'll send them back for a meal together.
Dus daarna geeft Cocteau een lezing en daarna komen ze weer terug om weer een maaltijd samen te hebben.
We will eat the food that we demoed and cooked.
En we eten het voedsel
Don't
dat
move so
we
far.
een
We
demonstratie
don't have
hebben
that many
gehad.
shops.
Ja.
So what happens is this, because Aenon reaches a lot of people, like 36 beds times 3 because it's 3 weeks. It's just 100 people. And a lot of them are non-SDAs, but they're Christians. So we invite them, when we connect them with them in Aenon, we invite them back to Singapore. Because a lot of them are from Singapore. So we get to know them, we reconnect. And then we take the opportunity of talking to them about health. And now we're talking to them about prophecy. And you're going to hear
Jullie
some of these
verstaan het wel, ik ga
prophecy
even niet
talks
dit
this
versnellen.
afternoon.
Ja.
Okay? Right. So in Aenon, what happens is this. You see that big piece of white paper? It is actually this piece of white paper. There are two pieces here. But that piece of white paper is where we teach prophecy. We draw the prophecy up. Okay? Now what happened? Why did we start using this white paper? One day, we were with people we were studying prophecy with, about 8 of them, and we were having lunch at a restaurant. And they asked questions. And we were studying prophecy by, Bible, talking, and PowerPoint. But, when you use PowerPoint, at the 10th PowerPoint, they forget about the first one. But at this restaurant, they were using this paper as tablecloth. So we said, hey, let's get 2 pieces of paper, put it on the table, and we started to draw. And the people, after we drew it, they understood the prophecy easier because it was all on the paper.
And they wanted to take the paper back. And they take pictures of it.
So we start on this method, all right? So last night we did a prophecy talk on paper, right? I'm sure it was much easier to understand, right? And so we started to put this paper in Aenon on a table, and whoever wanted to study with us sat around, and we drew. And they loved it. So we began to use this paper over and over again, this method over and over again. And they loved it. And so we've begun to say, hey, and also things were changing in the world. Pandemic, now Trump, right? And so there are more questions from people about prophecy. And when we study with people, we found that, Christians, because they know the Bible somewhat, but they didn't know prophecy. And a lot of them did not like prophecy because prophecy was doom and gloom, frightening, no love. And so we started to study with them. And last night, we studied Daniel 9. And that was a 70-week prophecy. But we gave a spin to it. It's about 10 messages of God's love. And it like broke the ice with Christians. And they said, oh, it's all about love. We didn't know. We've never seen it this way before. And also, some Seventh-day Adventists like it a lot, right? So we've stuck on this method, and from love, right, the mercy of God, today, thereafter, we're going to talk about war. So it's an icebreaker into a very serious subject. Okay? All right. So and so now we go all over the place. This was in Perth, and we talk about what you're going to hear, what you should have heard, some of you, last night and now this morning and this afternoon. Yeah. Okay. These are some of now the whole thing is, we're not preaching to the choir. We know you know the prophecies, okay? But it's a method of introducing prophecy to people, delightfully. Okay. So these are some of the feedback we get from non-SDA Christians. The first one, number one, and they give us this feedback. Number one, your convictions were clearly and coherently articulated. Thanks for synthesizing your many hours of research into an understandable format. Your pictorial visualization leaves us an easier to recall impression. Yeah. So you don't need to translate it.
No,
okay.
That's better without translation. You go ahead.
Okay.
I think everybody understands it.
Number two, you have given us a completely new paradigm to study. Thanks. Number three, fascinating. We are living in interesting times. Number four, yes, in the perspective of the believer, it is the day we are waiting for, but it is a doom to the unbelievers. Let's pray that more will believe in the Lord and be saved. So they saw prophecy as relevant to being saved. Right? Most Christians say, oh, think about the cross. Get people to understand about the cross. Now they see the progression of prophecy after the cross. Yeah. Number five, interesting. Time will unfold when agendas come to fruition. Oh, now they see an agenda. Number six, thanks. This is a concern. So they're more alerted. Their antennas are up. Number seven, Sister Roxana, when I read the news, I remember your teaching on this. It is so fast. Okay.
It's happening.
Number eight, developing phenomenon, okay, but not fully expressed. Trump is tapping on Christian votes, but America is religiously diversified. Still, we should track its development, especially if the Catholics get involved. Number nine, thanks, Brother Cocteau and Sister Roxana, for the clear-cut detail. You've nailed it, as they say. Yeah. So we get a lot of feedback, and we're very encouraged. And we thought, hey, we'll teach, we'll not teach, but we show SDAs how a way of doing it. Yeah? Maybe it catch on, and you also use it. So we're not preaching to the choir. We're just giving a different spin, a different way. Okay? All right. Today, we're going to talk about war in heaven. And using the same method. And then, the important thing is to say this. With the war in heaven, you will see information on board, right? But the war in heaven information, when you use it, it also solves Revelation 17, solving the puzzle. So actually, it's a one talk, but split into two. Once you understand war in heaven, which is the great controversy, the Revelation 17 puzzle, which is the beast that was, is not, and yet is, and the seven kings, so simple. Okay? So easy. So we want to try to do this with our well-used method and see if you will catch it and take it forward. Okay? This one. I sent this to Johan.
Yes.
Because it looks very complicated, but it is about solving Revelation 17 with the information, and I'm going to give this, I've given this handout to Johan. So whoever wants it, after you've understood it, you just look at it. After you've understood it, it becomes so simple. It is not as complicated as you see it. Okay? It's really very simple. And I thought I'd leave this with you later. And I hope that you'll treasure it after you've heard the talk. Okay, but we can add a lot of flavor to this. How many more minutes have we got? It's about time.
After this, you have a complete hour to present this. So
Yeah.
you don't talk about this, or you talk about something else. You have some 5
talk.
minutes, maybe some
we
minutes.
present.
You have.
Do you want anything that you want to tell the audience?
Well, like I said just now, we started the cooking demo in the house, and then we did that. I was looking for some of these photos because we came in 2019, and I saw the photos, so they have dates, and I found that we started in 2018. Every month we meet 2019, and you know what happened in 2020? COVID came, and we couldn't eat together anymore. We couldn't meet, so we did one time. I remember it was end of March 2020. One more cooking class, one more gathering before we closed. And after that, it was like, why don't we do prophecy with the people? So Zoom became known. We learned how to use it, and we did Zoom in July for prophecy. And I started doing Zoom also for ladies exercising. Our new start is NE, E for exercise. So they joined us, and today we are still doing it. In fact, they are waiting for me to go back to Singapore, and August 25th, we're going to resume our exercise for ladies. And out of that, 5 ladies have joined us recently when we started Revelation's Message for You by Harold Harker from Australia, Pastor Harold Harker. We have a series of those lessons, and we are at we finished lesson 9 already. And 5 of the ladies that join us at the Revelation's Message for You are from the exercise class. So we have a regular 40 to 50 people every Friday night attending the class. And it all because we started the cooking demo, and the cooking demo went back to Aenon, which had the contacts for people to be interested in health. So from health, indeed, Ellen White is right. From health, we can lead them into Bible study, and that's what we have done. So thank you. Pray for us.
Thank you, Roxanne and Cocteau. I did not translate it because I would interfere the nice presentation that you had. So normaal gesproken vertaal ik even, maar ik heb het maar even zo gelaten, want dit komt ook duidelijker zo naar buiten. Okay, the next lecture will be at 11, I think, somewhat later than 11:30, maybe 11:30. So, yeah.
Okay.
Look to see you again.
Thank you.